no delay. There's no delay. Yeah, can you hear me this time?
Yeah, but we're
We're going to have to try this live, if it works.
Okay.
Roughly 6:15 my time, we'll give it a go.
Hi.
Okay, we're just about to have you on air. One second.
Great.
Okay, so I think we have the phone patched through to Radioglo. That was a track On Your Own Again. They're calling all the way from Auckland, New Zealand. I think this is about to work. Hello, guys.
Hey, how you doing there, Canada?
Oh, this worked. I'm so happy. We're live on
Woohoo!
radio. This is Stranded, the Australian Canadian Music and Talk Show. And Gene and Heath, are you both there?
yeah, we are.
Sure are, buddy.
Okay, so both of these gentlemen are from a band called Radioglo. We just played the song On Your Own Again, which is a very strong song, the lead-off single from their debut album called In Between Time. Guys, thanks so much. This is awesome. This is working. Where are you right now?
We're in Auckland on a cold and rainy winter day.
Yeah.
Is that your hometown for both of you guys?
Yeah, it sure is. We're at my house at the moment on the old sunny North Shore in Forest Hill, actually.
Right. And of course, for Canadian listeners, this is Auckland is in the North Island, of course, of New Zealand. Guys, I guess we're really introducing you to a whole new bunch of listeners, and we've played your track. I'm curious about how your musical partnership formed, because both of yourselves are the two key songwriters. How did you guys get together?
Do you want to answer that one, Gene? Yeah, Gene will go first.
Yeah, so we got together. We it started off as just getting some acoustic ideas down. We were in rock bands at the time, and anyway, from there it just basically evolved into a band after mucking around with some recording.
Yeah, we wanted to kind of deny that we weren't sort of going down the harder route, but every sort of bunch of songs that we sort of brought to the table ended up getting harder and requiring bass lines and drums and all the rest. And yeah, so it sort of turned into a whole band, which was not what we expected, but sounded pretty good. We were happy with it.
And what I'm curious what projects you were involved in together before you formed the band.
Well, I was originally in a band called Rubicon, which did reasonably well here in New Zealand in the early 2000s.
And I was in a couple of bands. We didn't really release anything officially, but played a lot of gigs, but never quite got to releasing anything quite as spectacular as Rubicon. But yeah, so we got together after that, or during actually.
Really taken with the diverse sound on this album. Like every song is strong, and you can't pigeonhole you guys in any way or form. What was your conscious intent when you were starting the band? Did you think you were going to have a sound and a very specific sound, and it turned into this more eclectic mix, or did your vision come to fruition, or was it experimenting?
Well, first of all, thank you very much. That's a really cool compliment, because yeah, that's really nice of you to say that, because it's sort of what we're concentrating on. Gene, do you want to?
We always consciously try and write a song that's different from the last one that we write. So yeah, it's always been a conscious decision. The sound, as I said, we started off as an acoustic project, and it sort of evolved into having electric guitars and stuff. So at the beginning, we didn't really know what the sound was going to be, but
it's Prophecy's son.
Yeah. So we weren't too sure how it was what it was going to turn into, but and also because we're both quite different writers, like with the Gene sort of sound of his stuff and the things I write. By the time we bring our songs together and work on them together, we already coming from a slightly different sort of angle, be it from a vocal sort of viewpoint or from the approach to rhythms and things like that. So it always keeps it pretty fresh.
I'm curious about like some of the lyrical themes that you brought to to the album. Is there? Can you fill us in there on some of the themes?
Oh well, golly gosh. I'm pretty bad when it comes to writing lyrics. There's songs on there like maybe Never Wasted that you could see was sort of about talking to someone who's in a bit of pain, but there's also some quite ethereal bits and lyrics that kind of don't necessarily make any sense in there, but kind of do for the theme of the song. And then there are other songs like On Your Own Again that you mentioned that is sort of about a breakup, I suppose, but is also using a lot of neat words like platinum and steel and sapphire and steel. And I was thinking when I wrote about singing it with Gene doing a BV that ran right through it, etc., and something that would sort of work together. How about you, Gene?
Yeah, we both approach songwriting from the musical point of view, and then the lyrics come subconsciously, really.
Yeah. I must say it's not. The songs never really start as lyrics, do they? Never. No. It's always they just sort of tag along, and then we brush them up before they get recorded.
Yeah, it's not normally till down the track we realise a song is about something that might actually be relevant.
Yeah, fair enough. And it is such a great album. I'm wondering how things have changed for you guys in your life since it came out. Like, are you preparing for big tours and things like that? I mean, even like as far as Australia, or?
Well, we've put a deposit on a banned Gulfstream jet. We need a couple more weeks to pay for it, but no, just joking there, just joking.
It's a slow burn, really. It's taken that long for us to actually finish the album. That we're just taking our time with how we create our audience.
Yeah, so we've got we've done our first video, which is for Pusher Man, which is up on YouTube at the moment under Radioglo, and that has really just basically been released in the last few weeks. And we'll be looking at doing a video for On Your Own Again very, very soon. We've started looking into that. Hopefully a lot more touring. We've got gigs booked every month here in New Zealand, but we're not quite jumping across the ditch yet, but we'd love to. We'd love to come to Canada. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, well, that's right. I always ask this question, actually, when I do these interviews, is do you guys have any connection to Canada at all? I mean, even just musically, like any favourite artists or anything like that, or even non-musical, anything about Canada that intrigues you?
Well, when I was a kid, our neighbours one of them was from Canada, and we learnt lots about Canada from there. Had lots of friends who've lived over there, and one of my best friends, Lisa Sanderson, she grew up over there. But it's pretty massive place from what we hear, and you certainly it's one thing that's always amazed me about Canada is being so close to the States, just how different it is when it comes to your violence and gun control and all that sort of stuff. Seems a lot more relaxed anyway. That's for sure.
Yeah, it really is different, and musically it's a very diverse place, as is New Zealand. Actually, this might be a good time to talk about your label, AAA Records. Matt, who runs a label, has been very diligent about keeping us posted with music from yourself and other bands like Mice on Stilts and Symphony of Screams. How did your relationship with the label develop?
Matt has been a good friend of ours for quite a few years, and
he liked our stuff. It was really lovely, really complimentary. We didn't go hunting for a record deal, did we, Jeannie? He came along and said, "Look, I love you guys, really like your music, I really believe in it, and I want to do what I can, and love to have you on the label." And we were kind of, wow, wicked choice. It's not only does it save a lot of time, it's awesome to hear and have a plan, and it's a great compliment as well. So we were quite chuffed.
Yeah, well, it's sort of our opinion. You're better off to get someone that's totally passionate about it rather than go with a big nameless company that
Yeah, he's been great.
You don't know them, and
really good.
They don't know you.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and Matt's hard work pays off, because it's how I found out about you guys.
Yeah, well,
mailed the CDs.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so you've got a physical copy, have you?
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Oh, great,
Yeah.
great. Yeah, we put quite a lot of time into the.
Matt know that, but right, yeah. Well, it's been so great to chat with you guys. We'll we'll go into Pusher Man after we get off the phone. But is there anything else you wanted to leave us with about, I don't know, maybe to give us a sense about Auckland and maybe I don't know, some recommendations for any other music from Auckland or New Zealand more broadly?
Oh, from New Zealand. Well, we're friends with old Jen Wigmore, of course. She's just released an album that's got some great new stuff on it. Jean, any other ideas?
Off the top of my head, on blank.
go on blank there. Yeah, for sure. But we would like to mention, if we may, that our album is up on Bandcamp on 24-bit and also on iTunes, and we're on Facebook as well and YouTube. So we'd love people to check us out and say hello and all the rest. So yeah. Thank you so much for having us. Yeah.
No problem at all. We've been chatting with Gene Bennett and Heath Watson from Radioglo, a very high-quality band from Auckland, New Zealand, on the North Island. And it's probably time to say goodbye. Let you guys get back to your rainy day there in Auckland. And we'll be playing the track Pusher Man right now. And it's been very great to chat with you guys.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Great. Thank you. See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Thank you. He might actually want to talk to you after that. Wow, being played on an international radio station, eh?